Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
I'm gonna take the coffee that you had. Ooh, did we buy a TV? What is this? We bought a new TV. It's not very big though. 50? There's no way that's 50. Oh, 50 by 32 inch. That's not very big. Very widescreen though. Coffee. This one's coffee.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
It's a cool little hallway thing. In case you wanna, I don't know. You don't want stuff touching the floor.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Look at that.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my desk. This is her desk, I guess. Okay.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
Manuscript page.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Oh, she's super afraid of the dark.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
You couldn't bother to take the fish and put it in the cooler or something? You had to bring it inside the... Jesus.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I will take your word for it. Fishing is super boring. Like, oh, you've never been fishing. What would you know? I've been fishing a lot, and it's super boring. Bow fishing is fun. It's hard. It's fun. You know, it doesn't involve setting. Hello.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
Knack for winning contests. That's not a... It's a cheater. Who are these guys?
We'll need changes soon. You can't change them in the dark. I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now. Very good.
That's not good.
I'll come back later on to just in case.
Missing blurry cat. What's in here?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thanks.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's
Mr.
Peak.
Wake, can I help you with
Midnight.
anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they won't... Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Thanks.
You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops,
I bet they
they
do,
got
man.
it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up.
He probably
but I
deserved it.
wasn't drunk.
Not drunk at all.
You know, wasn't drunk at the time.
Sure.
I only got drunk afterward.
Absolutely.
Okay, listen. Listen,
I'm listening.
You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny.
Oh, shit.
No, sir. It only looked like him.
What?
You wanna know who it really was?
Who was it?
I'll tell you who it really
Tell me.
was. It was a goddamn space alien!
No shit.
I know it sounds like something that a drunk would say, but
No.
believe me,
I believe you.
I wasn't drunk then.
I understand. You alright? That's it? Alright, man. Listen.
I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't
Listen.
hear
Don't wear those pants with those boots anymore. You look ridiculous. No one's gonna believe you dressed like that. Hello. Thanks. Manuscript.
Stick, what I'm...
There, guy.
I'm sick one of them.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Oh. Glad you repeated that because I forgot. Go through the fence. Ah, there we go. Jesus Christ, you could just pushed it over. Manuscript.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Alright. Going. Whoa.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Awesome. I'll leave the lights on for him.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No,
Am I being
of course
detained?
not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, come on. Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake,
Oh my
you
God.
talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Barry, you look like a goon. Let's go.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Are you wearing cargo shorts, Hawaiian pants, and a puffer jacket?
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Bad?
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Why are you
And
wearing
she was
those?
very helpful when I was looking for you.
What are
Seriously,
those?
Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
I have to go talk to the man with the dogs on the table. Well, those dogs are like ducks. Or
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Oh.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell,
You
you're
can't
not
just
supposed
go
to hunt
and
within
meet
the
a
park at all.
kidnapper.
But that doesn't
Those
stop
situations
some
always
lowlife.
end up in disaster.
Barry, will you
You
shut
gotta
that up?
talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head.
Shut up, Barry.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Thanks.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working.
You're still talking.
Ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Well, you had me going there real funny, Al.
Shut up.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo!
Oh, I
Just
don't have
be
my guns or
careful with the
anything.
natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission. Real funny, Al.
Right.
Real funny.
Everybody's scared of the dark.
Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
What's a grue? Okay. Said radio mast. Oh, I don't see a radio
I'll
mast.
wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be
Do
with your
that.
spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Man, he's screwed. Oh. Well, I got my revolver. Somehow. No shotgun. Setting. All my ammo's gone.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Hey. Scare the shit out of me. Stupid birds. Heebie-jeebies. Please be locked. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deer Fest plan like?
My plan?
Was that somebody
You
up there?
make it sound a lot more organized
Is that a bear?
than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just
Okay.
in the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too wicked to do much more than that.
I'm... Okay. Okay. It's cool, man. Earthquake, whatever. Blowing out the lights. It's cool, man. We're good. We got this. Oh, let me investigate another house. Camper. Why am I looking at these houses, man? Masochist. That's what I am. This isn't good. This isn't good. Sorry, birds. Is there anything in here for me? It's a TV show.
Crime and punishment.
Nothing.
The cancer and cure of
I just feel like
civilization.
someone's gonna pop up behind me. Alright, birds, Jesus. Okay. Phone. Hello. Alright, where'd it go? What's in here? Manuscript.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me!
Where is he?
Help! Help me!
Over here?
Can you hear me? Anyone?
Hello?
Please help!
Oh shit.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
I don't think he's gonna be here when I get back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Office? These are bathrooms, looks like. Where the hell's the office at? Wow.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Manuscript. Oh
It was
shit.
too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
I don't want to return to Rusty. Rusty's dead, man. Like, hold on, Rusty. Here, there's stuff here. Okay, I'm coming. Hang on. I'm coming.
The ground was covered with oily patches
Ow!
that looked like liquid darkness.
Don't touch him.
I just need hunting licenses.
Yeah. Okay, don't touch the darkness. What if you, Ah. Let that recharge.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Huh? Oh.
Please don't feed the animals.
Come again.
Fishing! For those visitors who purchase a park
fishing
license, obey!
Park ranger's instructions.
Oh, great.
All kinds.
Rusty! Rusty, no!
Never.
Go no closer than 100 yards.
No bears and wolves. Never
Closer than 25 yards.
Pets must be leashed.
At all times.
Never leave your
Pet unattended. Against the law.
To remove any
Natural objects.
or historical artifacts from the park.
Come on, Rusty.
This includes even you may
Find along the river.
or even simple berries.
Oh boy. Liam Neeson here. Put him down. What if headshots give you kill him faster? I haven't noticed. There's only 2 to 3 shots so far. Scary, man. Hello?
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Interesting. Any script. Case of beer. Let's, you know what, I want to actually... I missed a couple pages, actually. So let's see.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory.
Wait a minute, what? Oh.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of this.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decided.
So this is a lot.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Missing page.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eye... At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Okay. Alright, so, alright. Those clues that you know what's going to happen ahead, I guess you call them spoilers, because they're not really spoilers.